I am Krupa Choksi from RJ International. Today, in this video, we'll be discussing few grammar topics. Like it is said, grammar is the most important part of any language, be it your mother tongue or be it English. If you do not speak correct grammar or if you do not speak a correct sentence, you are not able to deliver whatever you want to deliver it to the other person. Hence, it is very important to arrange a sentence in a correct, specific order. Generally, most of you must be knowing that grammar basically has a sentence structure. Basic sentence structure remains the same, that is subject, verb and an object. But there are various other parts of grammar. Here, I'll be briefing you about few parts of grammar, that is a part of sentence, how many parts are there in a sentence. But when you come, I'll brief you in detail the correct use of each and every type of a topic, or you can say each and every prospect of grammar. So first is, let's say parts of a sentence. Like I said, a basic sentence structure remains subject, verb and an object. But a sentence has various other things to it. In a sentence, there are 8 parts. First is a subject. Now since I am saying subject, what is a subject? Can you tell me? Okay, so subject is about a person or an object, that is, or a thing of which we are going to talk about. We are going to talk about a particular person or a thing in a sentence, and that becomes the subject. Verb. Second part is verb. What is a verb? You must have studied in your mother tongue, or if you might have studied in Hindi or Gujarati grammar, you might be told that verb is kriya. We tell it kriya. So what is a verb here? Verb is an action verb. The word that suggests about the action that is happening in a sentence. That is called as verb. Then there is a noun. What is a noun? I am sure you all must have played a game called Name, Place, Animal, Thing in your school days. Or you might be playing it till now. Or whenever you are traveling in the car or a train, let's say you play games of like names of the countries or names of the places. Hence, these all are called nouns. There are various types of nouns. But we'll go into the detail in the next class. Now, what is a noun? Noun is a particular name of a person, place, animal, thing. It could be common noun, proper noun, material noun, abstract noun, or you can say countable, uncountable noun, groups of nouns. So there are various types of nouns. Then adjectives. What is an adjective? Can you tell me? Yes. Adjective is something that describes about a noun. I'll repeat. Adjective is something that describes about noun. For example, what is an like if I say the old man was sitting under a tree. Here the subject is, you can say, or the noun is man. It is a proper noun or a common noun. Yes, it is a common noun. And how is he? He is old. So here adjective, noun. Now the fifth part is adverb. What is an adverb? If you look at the last part, word, correct? So yes, you can guess it right. That tells us something about verb. An adjective is something that tells us something about verb. For example, it was raining heavily. Raining, here is your verb. And how was it raining? Heavily. It describes something about word, that is your adverb. Then preposition. If I say preposition, what do you mean by preposition? Preposition is a word that tells us about the relation between two persons or a person or an object. For example, I am standing on the ground. Here, I am developing a relation between me and ground by saying on the ground. On the ground means I am standing above it. Hence, on can be termed as preposition. Next part is a clause. Now, what is a clause? Clause are group of words. You can say clauses are group of words, or you can say clauses is also a part of predicate. Now, what is a predicate? I'm sure you must be aware about a subject and predicate. Subject, like I told you, it is the main part the sentence is going to talk about. The rest of the part becomes predicate. Hence, clause is also a part of predicate. Last, non-infinite clauses. What are non-infinite clauses? Non-infinite clauses are the subordinate clause that adds meaning to the clause. Without the clause, non-infinite clauses are not important. You must be aware of these: subject, verb, noun, adjective, adverb, preposition, clause and non-infinite clauses, but have to use it in a sentence. You can get the definition, you can mug up the definition and everything, but if you don't use it properly, like I said, the grammar is not correct, or if the sentence is not correct, you are not able to deliver whatever you want to. Hence, whenever you come, I'll brief you about how to use a noun, because there are certain words which the difference between S and Z changes the meaning. One becomes a noun, one becomes a verb. Hence, whenever you come, I'll brief you about each and everything and the correct use of this part of a sentence. If you notice, if you take any newspaper, if you read any sentence from any good English newspaper, you will find that all these 8 sentences or 8 types are there in a single sentence. And that is what we want you to teach here. Because if you are joining, you should know the correct use of each and every type of a sentence. So, whenever you see this thing, try to make sure the base clear. If the base is not clear, you are not going to use it properly.